Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again. Welcome to another podcast. This is a podcast on one of my most favorite actresses of all time, Amanda Peet. Yeah. Happy birthday, Amanda Peet. This is one of her films of the 2000s, The X, with Zach Braff, her, and Jason Bateman. He went to work for his wife's ex. Now his life is in shreds. It's 89 minutes long. I shut the chat off just so I can have a break. Because I read the chat enough last time I did a podcast 2 days ago. 2929 Productions. He is so desirable. One of the most desirable actresses I've ever seen. She has blue eyes, dark hair. Apple. Also, also when she looks pregnant, she looks hot. Oh my god. Look at that smile. Her smile could light up an entire room. $50,001 best baby names. She's married to the guy that did Game of Thrones, David Benioff. Luckiest man in the world, let me tell you. Even though that show had a horrible ending, he has one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. I was like, yo, I can't do that because I'm black. I can't lick my lips. I'm like, look, it's easy. I can do that. It's not a Weinstein thing. Weinstein lured women and he violated them. Yeah, that's not the same thing as licking your lips. It's not. If I did that at Comic Con this year, nobody would even. That would be normal behavior. That's more normal than these idiots destroying a theater when the Minecraft movie came out. That was stupid. That was psychotic. That was something that even an autistic person wouldn't have done that. Because again, they don't destroy theaters. They know when to shut up. Not they get escorted out. I don't know this actor. That deal. What? No, you make six figures and it's not enough. Yeah, if you live in New York City. If you live in the country, it's not going to cost you as much. It's like Ratatouille, except there's no rat. I watched this because of Amanda Peet. I will watch her in anything. Paul Rudd, yeah. It's a lot of Jews in this movie. Well, it is a Weinstein production. Yeah, the Weinstein Company produced this movie. Don't hold that against the movie. This is not Harvey Weinstein's movie. It's not. Just because him and his brother Bob who produced it. Oh, that's racist. And Paul Rudd is not racist. I saw him at Comic Con. Pictures of him. Ooh. And Paul Rudd's a douchebag in this scene. He's not the main character though. Zach Braff is, and Amanda, and of course Jason Bateman, who just had the biggest hit of 2025, Inside Out 2. I mean, not Inside Out 2, Zootopia 2, excuse me. They both made $1 billion, and they're both long-awaited sequels. It was the biggest animated movie of last year. You're so lovely. You are popping. You are so beautiful. I can't. And she really is a mom, so she has that nurturing feel, and she's not one of these actresses that has controversies like a lot of these recent. She's so lovely. I love her. She creates life. Excuse me. He was in Oz the Great and Powerful. It was the monkey. That movie should have made Wicked money because it basically is Wicked just without all the singing and overlong running time. Hey, look, it's Ronnie Malco. Yeah, don't do that. Don't grab a black man's arm. Because Rami Malco was in Love Guru and he still has a career. Hmm. He's getting chased by a black man again. This movie came out like 20 years ago. 2006, yeah. Oh, good. They skipped the birth because I don't want to hear I did the The what was it? That baby. The Look Who's Talking films. I did all three of those. Yeah, that's what Harvey Weinstein was. Trust me, I know. Life's hard. I guess Josh did. I guess Josh did. You know, because Josh doesn't get that life is hard. Yeah, it is. It's hard for everybody, not just for you, for everybody. It's been 11 days and I haven't had a job in almost a year. But again, I'm still doing this, and this is not my job. This is a hobby because I do this for the fans. So it says, look, the Verrazano Bridge, Manhattan. Yeah, Ohio. I've been to Ohio twice. It's very quiet over there. It's not like New York where everybody's noisy and obnoxious sometimes. Because when neighbors are making noise and it's raining outside, I know it's Ohio. You're so lovely, so lovely. You saw that giant giraffe? Yeah, it's not a real giraffe. It's a stuffed animal. What a cute baby boy. Rest in peace, Charles Grodin. I, I miss him a lot, man. I really miss him. He died at 86, so he was old. This is one of his last films when he did before he died. Because I saw him in the Great Muppet Caper when I was a kid, and Beethoven 1 and 2. Even Midnight Run, I saw that as an adult. It was a good movie. I miss him a lot. Why do people talk to babies like that? They can't understand you yet. They don't have comprehension until they get older. Again, her body is so yummy. Hmm. Yeah, I know. Again, breastfeeding. That's as natural as they come. Of course, I don't want to see my sister-in-law do that, but again, that's just me. I haven't seen this movie in years. I saw this years ago when I bought it used at a Blockbuster. That's why it has the exclusive sticker right here. Right here. Exclusive because it has added scenes that are not deleted scenes and an alternate endings and a blooper reel. No commentary. That's why I'm doing one. Fred Armisen. You want my army? Yeah, he was good in Wednesday. He was Uncle Fester. Amy Poehler, yes. The voice of Joy from Inside Out 1 and 2. There's a lot of famous people in this movie. Several of these people have worked for Disney or Pixar. They've either done a voice in a Disney movie or they were in a Disney movie in live action. I don't think Amanda Pete's ever done a Disney movie. I know Zach Braff did, Amy Poehler, Jason Bateman, uh, Fred Armisen, I think he did one. Awkward. Yeah, he's the fox in Zootopia. He's in a wheelchair, yeah. Bateman's such a talent, man. Wish or what? Post-it notes. It's funny how Bateman started in the 80s in Teen Wolf 2, but he came a long way since then. That was a sequel that bombed and got critically panned, and he was in the biggest animated movie from last year. That's crazy. To go from a failure to one of the biggest hits. Again, he must have the best agent in the world. I miss you. I miss Charles Grodin a lot, man. When he passed away a few years ago, I was sad, but he was 86, so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Harold and the Purple Crayon, the book, not that terrible movie from 2 years ago. Of course not. They think babies can understand, and they can't. Kids won't understand it so they can talk and go to school. That's what they're there for, to get smart. Who doesn't? Yes, the original. I didn't care for the remake. Or Karate Kid Legends was just underwhelming. Not horrible, but like 4, but it was it was underwhelming. It was underwhelming because I'm like the main kid was just kind of boring in the movie, and Machio was barely in the film. Hey, look, it's that idiot that ended Reiner. I'm not making a joke, but that's what it reminds me because it says the son kills parents. Yeah, that hit too close to home because of what that idiot did. Rob Reiner's son. I hope he gets what he deserves. He has a he has a Kiss T-shirt. It's pretty gay. Okay, that was kind of funny. Kid's cute. He's a little boy. Hello, Joy. Yeah, she brings a lot of joy to me. It's crazy how she was in Disney, in a Pixar movie, and yet Bateman was in a Disney movie, but it's the same company though. People like her because she was on SNL with Tina Fey, but then she got successful doing voice acting because, like Kristen Wiig, she has a cute voice. That's why they liked her as Joy, and I think Joy's the cutest character in Inside Out, both 1 and 2. The blue hair and the glowing skin, and those large friendly eyes. I think she's cute. She has a feminine voice. Her voice would be perfect for Amy Rose if she wasn't in her 50s, but and her name is already Amy. I'm not an ageist, it's just that I want Amy Rose's voice to be young and fresh. That's why I wanted Eva Carlton because, she has that cutesy, girly Amy Rose kind of voice. Look at that little head. That baby is so quiet. An Apple product. This is but this is before Zoom existed and TikTok and all that. Facebook existed in 2006, but it wasn't big yet. People were on MySpace back in 2006. No, I'll see that review later. Because he did a Muppet movie. Groden did the Muppet movie before Disney bought him out. Because he was in the 80s, you know, the better time for the Muppets. When Jim Henson was still alive. He's attracted to her. I get it. I get it, dude. As a fan of Amanda Pete for over 20 years, yeah, I get it. Look at that pose. No, I would clap for her too. No, she doesn't have the biggest rump, but she's a gorgeous woman, guys. I'm glad I'm doing this movie. It's short and it's got a beautiful woman in it. At least I did this movie and not Saving Silverman because in that movie, Amanda Pete's not likable. She's the villain in the movie. I knew that though, but that doesn't make her any less desirable. At least she's convincing. Hey, he's watching wrestling. That was Edge spearing Kane. I think that was WrestleMania 21. Oh my God, it's Joey Chestnut. That kid swallowed that burger. How could he do that? Like, man, I guess. I get it. You're a handicap. I'm not. I can walk, I can talk, and I'm mentally capable. Yeah. I went to jury duty, guys. Not a lot of people on Facebook can say that. If Josh went to jury duty, he'd be flying off the table. Yeah, you would, because yeah, again, it's boring. You have to hear about these crimes and sit there and take it if you're a juror. Yeah, I know. I was there. I lived it. I don't talk about it. I lived it. I'm not a handicap. I'm not. If people thought I was, they're wrong. ADHD is not a handicap. Amanda Pete has that too, but I still find her very fascinating. That's why she has this look in her eye. Has this twinkle in her eye that it's a disorder, not a handicap. I don't like fakers either. Poor Zach Braff. We're 11 days into 2026. Hold on. Well, we're 33 minutes in. No chat. I don't have to do a chat for every movie. I did it for Top Gun Maverick last week. This isn't Top Gun Maverick. Poor Zach Braff. There's a handicap basketball team. POV shot. Oh, for two. You got it. You knocked him off of that wheelchair. Yeah. Bateman's a douchebag in this movie. I get it. Yeah, Zach Braff has to do all this physical comedy because get it, he was on Scrubs. Bateman was in Arrested Development around that time. No, they don't show his junk because this is this is a PG-13 movie. They're not going to show that. In an R-rated movie, they will, but not a PG-13 movie. No. Yeah, he gets hit with everything, man. Braff. That's Donald Logue. Why does he? Why does he look like Chris Jericho now? He does, like AEW Chris Jericho. Is he a hippie or something? Poland Spring Water. Yeah, there's some product placement in the movie. He stuffed a burger in his mouth. Yeah, he's a future Joey Chestnut. Joey Chestnut could do that with hot dogs. Every year he just stuffed them in his mouth. I don't know how he can eat so many. He ate over 70 hot dogs. I could barely eat 7 hot dogs on if my stomach was empty. That's a lot of meat, man. Imagine 70 of those things. You have to train your body for that. Plus, he's thin and has a high metabolism. I want to see more movies with Amy Poehler because she's cute. Like I said, she would be a good choice for Amy Rose. The thing is, her voice is recognizable for Disney, and they're gonna do it Inside Out 3 because Inside Out 2 made $1 billion, over $1 billion. And once a movie makes that, they're gonna want to do a sequel right away, not wait another decade. And no, they didn't talk about love in Inside Out, even though that's the most powerful emotion in your brain, guys. Joy is just part of that, but love is the most powerful emotion. It drives you. Who do you think it was? Hey, another Amy. Amy Adams. This is before she was in Man of Steel and Boring. This woman got an Oscar nomination, and I saw her in Shakespeare in the Park. She's rubbing her boobs. Oh. Cow udders. Okay, that's kind of funny. That's cow udders are in the bottom of the cow, not the front of the cow. I know. I squeezed a cow udder before when I was a kid. I was a little scared because I didn't know what to expect. It looks like a you know what it looks like. Yeah, you're not supposed to touch lamps. $42 minutes in. We're about halfway through. There's Dos Equis beer. Yeah, again. Exactly. People can't take a joke anymore. That's right. Touch yourself. I don't know why. They're just so hot when a woman embraces her body. Guys don't do this because it's just weird. Nah. Oh, baby. Hmm. No, I don't have Irish blood. That's racist. Yeah, it's a cameo. It doesn't count. Again, I wear green every St. Patrick's Day. It's called being, resourceful. I'm Irish. I'm an Irish sympathizer. That kid is cute. It's like, when is St. Patrick's Day this year? Is it in March or April? Sometimes it's mostly in March. Again, pronouns. Pronoun trouble. Again, that's back then. That was a joke, people. Now people, now people are like, oh, you got to use the right pronouns. Why? I know what a woman looks like, and I know what a man looks like. I'm not blind. He's faking it. I think he's faking it. That's what happened at the end. Because he wants sympathy points. I don't give sympathy points. Sorry. I treat everybody the same. And if I don't like them, I stay the hell away from them. It's called social distancing. Yeah. I do that with people I don't like. I'm not gonna go to Comic Con and meet somebody I don't care for. That's not me. I want to meet people that are like me. Nerds. It's a nerd kingdom, not a political kingdom. A video camera. I used to have a video camera like that. I used to get a new video camera. Yep, he's filming it like it's the episode of The Office. Bateman is such a snitch. Look at those skinny legs. Is that Mia Farrow? I think that's her. Awkward silence. Her voice is so soothing. And these people don't act like cartoons mostly. They act like human beings. Because now comedies, they have to show how much it's, how comedic they are by improvising, doing stupid voices, and just, you know, acting like a cartoon. Ugh.
It's a hairpiece. No, they're not. Also, I didn't like Enchanted. I'm sorry. I didn't like Enchanted. I'm sorry. Her character was just grating in that movie. She was like, there's a reason why Elsa worked and Giselle did not. You never see Giselle at Comic Con or even at the Disney parks. You rarely see her. She had nice dresses, but she's not Elsa. Yeah, that's annoying. Let me mute that. Okay. Why don't you unplug the phone? I shut my phone off when I sleep. I either shut it off or I put it on airplane mode so nobody can call me. It's called privacy. Oh my god. It's a tap, not. It's a good thing that that bat is not made of wood, or it would have hurt a lot more. I know I have a wooden bat in the basement, just in case. It's very old, but I. She just brightens my day. This hairpiece. Hmm. The hell? Nope. I don't want to see that. Thank you. I don't want to see that. I'm not gay. I've said that. I'm not gay at all. Or bisexual, so it's not for me. That scene could have been cut just for my sake. It's the one scene I don't enjoy in the film that makes me cringe. The kid eating the hamburger is better than that. Wesley. It's gonna cause a fire. You're not supposed to leave paper near uh, lamps or open fire. Again, I'll see that later. Numb. Yeah, Weinstein didn't violate her, so that's why I can watch her. Some people need to just lighten up and laugh at a movie again. Stop being such a stick in the mud. There was a fire. I can fix it now. Oh, poor Zach Braff. Yeah, and they took the money. Of course, they took the money. They need it for snacks and things. Poor Zach Braff. Yeah, I feel bad for him in this movie because he gets hit so much. You know. She, even when she's mad, she has a soothing voice. This movie is. It reminds me of Marriage Story, except it's not R-rated and has two different actors. But it works because the actors really worked with each other. Amanda Peet works better with John Cusack because she worked with him 3 times. So obviously she likes working with him. The car's gone. Yep. Yes, use a mountain bike. Yep. It's a mode of transportation. I don't use it. I have a bike in the basement, but I walk mostly. 63 minutes in. We're almost done. We're in the third act now. He's a faker. I don't like fake people. I don't like that. I'm not a handicap. I can do everything that a so-called normal person uses. Condoms. Barcelona. See? Reveal. He can walk. He's faking it. See? He's a liar. I don't like liars. And Jason Bateman's not really a liar. Some actors are. And you could tell that he's pulling a Weinstein because he's going after someone who's married. Why would I do that? I met Karen Ashley last year at Comic Con. I was nervous because she's someone I grew up watching. What is this movie? He's a fake. Poor no, he's not. He's not dead. This is not a black comedy. That's a lie. That's too much of a coincidence. He threw a man down the stairs. Chip is a liar, though. He is. Who cares? Good. He's the villain of the movie. If in case you didn't figure that out, I forgot about that. That's his twin brother. Yeah, that's too much of a coincidence. I have a brother, and he doesn't. He's taller than me. You could tell us apart. Poor Zach Braff. He's always getting hit in this movie. It's almost done. Why do so many men? Why do so many men hit on married women? I don't get it. I don't get it. I get that women are desirable, but if they're not yours, you can't touch them. That's why I'm not gonna dress up as Deadpool because I'm like, unless I'm doing a podcast at home, because some people dress up as Deadpool and they grope women. Why? Because they're wearing a mask. I'm like, that's not gonna cover your fingerprints, guys. Yeah, you can't just do this to a woman, even if you're married to them. Bad touch. Don't do that. Don't dress up as Deadpool and touch people. That's especially in a sexual way. Cosplay does not equal consent. You have to get consent before you put your hands on people. I know that from experience, and I've never violated anybody. That's not me. I'm not. Yeah, and he was in Horrible Bosses 1 and 2. Zach Braff doesn't have a gay voice. Neil Patrick Harris does, and thank God he's not in this movie. I told you he could walk. He's a liar. No, it's not. Thank you. This is a good. Yeah, you should have saw that coming. Jason Bateman is not in a wheelchair. I've seen him walk in a lot of movies. Yeah, good. He pulled a Seth Rollins. I'm using crutches and it's a miracle. I'm able to wrestle again. Yeah, that was a lie. Ba- Department of Monte? That's not a real Spanish word, dude. You're white. No, not the old guy. By accident. Never leave your lights on. That's why when I'm done with my lamp, I shut it off or I unplug it. That way, there's no fire. I'm not stupid, guys. Yeah, and wear some deodorant. Again, we miss you, Charles Grodin. Rest in peace, man. Poor Zach Braff. That was a stunt man. At least he's having a better career resurgence than Zachary Levi. Because after Shazam 2, it's just he hasn't been the same. Braff is doing those awesome T-Mobile commercials. I like some of them. I love the one with him and Jason Momoa. That one's it almost brought me to tears because how much I enjoyed it. He's been in the same shirt for days. Is this movie hilarious? No, but it's got its funny moments, and I like the romance between him and Amanda P. I know. You're Jewish. Oh, and that is the understatement of the century when they talk about the men who the who create who did the who which company made this movie. That's why Josh hates this movie because Weinstein produced it. I get it, Josh. You hate that man. He molested a bunch of women. I get it. We all get it. But Bateman's character basically is a Weinstein, just in a wheelchair. That kid is cute. And it's the Spanish guy that he fired earlier in the film. Well, not him. It was Paul Rudd in his cameo. Yeah, he's an idiot. He's falling for the oldest trick in the book. A Hispanic doing a fake accent. Yeah, like he's Antonio. But oh yeah, what happened to Bateman? I did not expect this. I love this scene because it just it's like Final Destination. Watch this. Watch this. This is like Jackass. Oh, man, that's Mean Girls right there, the original, where Rachel McAdams gets hit with the bus. That's funny, man. That's funny. Yeah, it's the oldest trick in the book, and he didn't see it coming. Watch where you're walking, you idiot. Oh, it's not really Tony Hawk. They didn't show it. That does look good. That burger. You got a professional production team. Bateman should have gotten killed. I don't know if he did. But he got what he deserved. And he does ads, like I said, the T-Mobile commercials with Donald Faison. Beautiful, beautiful woman. Ah, what a woman, guys. Again, you can't blame me. I find her desirable. What can I say? Yeah, see, and she's not shy. That's what I love about Amanda Peet. She's never been shy about who she is. And that was the movie The X. It's a fun movie. Nothing deep or anything. Written by two men. I like the film for what it is, and it has a happy ending. And Bateman gets exactly what he deserves. So then we never see him again. So he probably died. No, he didn't die. Yeah, see, he broke his legs again. Karma is a biatch, guys. He went all the way to Barcelona for nothing. Yep, the X. That was the movie. It's a good cast, and I would say watch it at least once. It's on 2B, so it's free. You can watch it. with Amanda Peet. She's so gorgeous, and I love her so much in movies like this because she's human. She doesn't act like a cartoon character. Not in this anyway. But that was the X. Tomorrow I won't be doing a podcast or Tuesday. I need some time off. But my next one will be the National Lampoon's Vacation, the first one, not the Christmas movie, the one 2 movies before. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah!